you also have to enjoy doing the work, right? Like
Jimmy Donaldson Beast. Yeah. He's like, dude, you just have to have other people like, they'll be able to do it better than you. And it's like, I don't know. I don't believe that still, even though I think they're probably right. But I enjoy it and I love it. And I feel like that's the secret sauce and the heart. And I feel like it would be so obvious to people if suddenly I was like outsourcing that. And it's just like what I love. That's the thing that I tell creators when it's like, when people are like, I feel like it applies to a lot of people who watch your stuff. Like they have the blueprint that it's like, okay, as soon as I get 10,000 subscribers, 50,000 subscribers, I need to quit my job. I need to take out a loan. I need to hire 10 people. I need to have an editor. And it's like, guess what? You're now a manager and you didn't get into this and you haven't been doing this for 4 years because you love being a manager. You like creating. And pretty soon you just find you're managing people and dealing with people problems and they're all depending on you for a paycheck and you're feeling all this stress. And it's like sucked the fun and the creativity and the life out of it. And now it's not the Super Mario effect because when you die, it actually has real world implications.
Yeah.
So I think this is how we come back to your question, which is like, this is why I took so long to make it so there was real implications for failing. And by the time I did quit my job, I had enough money that there weren't that real implications for failing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I intentionally kept it so that
you had more lives.
There was more, I had more lives. I did that trick on level 3 too, where you on the turtle shell, you know? I'm like,
That's so interesting. It's like reducing the impact of failure or reducing the liability of failure. That's like so important to creativity.
I think that's right. You guys are Oprah. You're helping me find things about myself. I didn't know why I do it, but now I'm discovering things about my inner self. This idea of burnout too. I think this is the reason why I feel like I've never really been burnt out is because it's like, you know, I give the analogy and I have before where it's like this analogy of like on a treadmill where it's like it's really exciting and you're sprinting on this treadmill because you have all these things you're doing and you're hiring people and it is exciting and you get the dopamine hit to your brain and it's like this is rad. But at some point you can't keep up that pace and the dopamine that comes from sprinting and being like, oh, I'm doing all these cool things wears off, but you still have to sprint because your treadmill's running at that speed. I'm very protective of my treadmill speed.